while back, I uploaded a video of me going against Uncle Talon and Undisputed to become the Undisputed Champion, but it was a best of 3, and I never gave y'all fight 2. So anybody that was wondering where is fight 2, don't worry, I got you. And understand this belt, this ain't been in. This is, yeah, that was earned. That wasn't something that was just given to me. So to the UFC community, y'all don't notice. When Undisputed drop, I want to see how many people going to be able to transition over and actually become good at boxing. Yeah, because I didn't see it when it came to the Undisputed ESFL tournament. No disrespect to nobody, of course. But with that being said, let's jump into the fight.
Ahead early if he wants to come back in this fight and not take this in second place. Look at that pick from Pryoxis. Look at the pick from Pryoxis. Oh my goodness,
boy.
that is something. And now what you guys are going to see is Pryoxis picking Sugar Ray Robinson, and Uncle Talon has Saul Canelo Alvarez. And now Uncle Talon has won previously with Canelo Alvarez against Undisputed's finest, Fight Night's finest. And what this could mean is familiarity within this fight. However, under the right user, Sugar Ray Robinson is Super Saiyan Robinson. This man is insane, especially with Fry being the guy behind controlling this fighter. Oh man, it seems like an even bigger climb up Everest for Uncle Talon. And we are
all right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is fight number 2. Pryoxis is up 1 using Sugar Ray Robinson on the right side. Canelo Alvarez being used by Uncle Talon on the left side. If Pryoxis wins, he's the champion. If Talon wins, it goes to a tie breaker. And interesting to see, we know that Sugar Ray Robinson is a meta pick. He has so much stamina. He's all around, and he has the range, and he has the tenacity. But Canelo Alvarez, the power, that has to be the difference in this kind of matchup. And here's the thing, Uncle Talon is going to have to be going for a knockout, like in this fight. He can't leave it a chance again.
No, because what happened when you leave it a chance is that you lose in the decision, right? So now you have Pryoxis picking the meta pick. He is trying to close this out. There was a deliberate reason why he picked Sugar Ray Robinson. He's already landed those jabs successfully. And now what we're seeing is that Pryoxis is, you know, a little bit of a feeling out, but he's a lot more comfortable with creating and throwing shots against Canelo Alvarez. And he continues to land those jabs. That straight shots body, and here comes another jab. Another jab. Hook misses from Uncle Talon.
Yeah, and you have to think, we're under 1 minute of this first round of the second fight. Maybe the body shots could be the key, could be the game changer for Uncle Talon. We know that Canelo has a nice opportunity to work with his body uppercuts, but with counters like that and an uppercut like that from Pryoxis, that would make the equation a little bit more difficult, not as clear as cut as possible, but it has to be an area or a key to victory for Uncle Talon to be the underdog to bring it back.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, you need to start utilizing the perks that your fighter comes with. You can definitely knock somebody out with fighting people head on. And as you see, Fry ending there with a looking back. And now we're going into the second round, and it gets a little bit of friendly control bugging, I guess, coming from Pryoxis over to Uncle Talon. And again, the jab has been the story right now from Pry, using Sugar Ray Robinson as it should be. And also that uppercut. Keep your eye on that. A few of those uppercuts, it will be lights out for Uncle Talon. He needs to be careful.
Yeah, uppercuts will be danger zone material for any of these competitors, but we'll have to see if there's a key point in the later rounds. But so far, the pace has been somewhat the same. A little bit more with the filling out process. Try to be very conservative with the stamina, I feel like. With Uncle Talon, he wants to be a little bit more aggressive, but doesn't want to give Pryoxis like any rhythm or familiarity of what he wants to do. But Pryoxis needs to watch out for Uncle Talon, because right now he wants to work the body. He wants to go straight to his opponent, but he's being more of an outside fighter.
And this is how he started against Fight Night's finest as well. Very nice counter uppercut to the body from Uncle Talon to Pryoxis.
So far, we'll see how things go. Left hooks coming in from Canelo. But Pryoxis
Good
staying
job.
center of the ring, being a little bit of a stone wall, making the movement happen, but getting
nice.
super close. The range, just like the long range that he's still able to hit the stomach of Canelo. That has to be like the biggest thing, as you said.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you got the range, and also you're using the Super Saiyan Robinson right here, one of them. Like it is a meta pick, and I respect Bry for picking it, man. This is a you are a champion. Essentially, you're saying when you pick him, and you are going to treat your opponent like a champion. So this is what champions do. They understand who they need to pick in order to win. So now you got this matchup going into the third round here, and I think Pry is doing pretty well. 100-100 once again, typical Pry, and love the sportsmanship from these guys. Left hook lands from Pryoxis, and a jab lands from Pryoxis.
Yeah, we usually see the 100-100, but whatever leaves after that is that he's down 2 rounds out of nowhere. 29-20 top of talent.
Yeah.
It could possibly happen again, but
It could.
Canelo, he's answering with some shots of his own, but it seems like he's getting hit with some good combinations from Sugar Ray Robinson. Pryoxis doing the work, doing the damage, but shots to the body will change it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, and it does look like Uncle Talent is becoming a lot more comfortable with throwing these body hooks and body uppercuts. As you can see here, he's almost he's putting work onto the body of Pryoxis, and that was a really good combination from Uncle Talent there. Another body uppercut lands successfully from Uncle Talent.
And one other key thing I want to bring in before you went to your other point is that we know that Uncle Talent, he was so close to rocking Pryoxis consistently. If he gets a little bit closer with Canelo and has like that finishing power that Canelo has, maybe he could finally get that knockout and change it up to a 10-8 round.
Yeah, you're right. You'll put him down for sure. I mean, you talk about, look at this though. I mean, the counters that are coming out of Pryoxis are classic. We're talking Beethoven, and he is moving with the sound of music very well, and he's just landing the shots that he would like to land. I mean, another lead hook lands successful for Bundy, and that was nasty. The counter straight, followed up by that jack hook, and now the jab is landing successfully. Uncle Talent is getting bopped here, bopped there. Bop it, man. He's following the rhythm, Simon says.
Yeah, it's like a bobby. You twist it, you pull it, you spin it. You trying to find every which way to find an opening. But the counters are working so well as we approach the last couple of seconds, as we will see the Country Box prediction scores. And we know it can get a little bit crazy, but it barely tells lies of what the judges are thinking. So midway through, using a lot of that stamina, but the health, the Pryoxis at 93%. So he's getting damaged with a little bit of swelling. And the scores will be all Pryoxis, 30-27. So Pryoxis definitely in this bag.
He's doing what he's got to do. That's for sure. I mean, there's not really much else to say about this. Pry has been opening up and he's landing successful shots. And Uncle Talon, as I said before in the beginning, is fighting an uphill battle, climbing Everest. He can certainly make it to the top of the summit, but he's got to have a lot of challenges on the way up there.
Yeah, and then you have to think about the psyche of Uncle Talon, right? You've done so much in the first fight. Now you're going to the second fight, and you're just down in the cards. There's a way to come back. You saw Pryoxis do it in his previous fights, but it just has to play in effect. Like, could you be more aggressive? Do you need to be more leaning back and just try to play more defensively? There's so many, like, branching strategies that you could possibly do in that ring that's so hard to pinpoint on one.
Yeah, another thing about that is, oh man, the straight lands, but he does get countered. He gets the right hook landed flush from the counter. There's a lot to be said about that. About, do I become more aggressive if I am Uncle Talent? Do I push forward? Or if I'm Pryoxis, am I more aggressive? I mean, when you're being Super Saiyan Robinson, Sugar Ray Robinson, you can be aggressive, you can be distant, you can play a technical fighter, you can play a brawler, as you can see right there, because you're going to land some crazy shots, and that was a nasty left hand, and now a straight lands, and oh man, now Pryoxis
he's really feeling that. He's absolutely feeling it. Like, with 25 seconds left, Pryoxis knows what he wants. Not any, like, diagonal lunges. It's just like, okay,
they've activated
counters,
that
punches. Every time I'm going to drag you towards me. And it seems like the pursuit of Uncle Talent is not like what Pryoxis did before. It's more like he's chasing rather than pursuing his opponent.
That's a fair point. I think that, 91-95 on Pry, but I think that Uncle Talent is getting a little worried and frustrated. He's just trying to push forward and find where he can hit Pry, but Pry is moving around a lot, and he's doing a good job. There's a lead uppercut that landed as Uncle Talent went forward, and now Uncle Talent's just throwing a lot of hooks. He's just trying to land something. Another hook lands with straight, followed up after a straight. And good, Uncle Talent can continue to do this too. Just continue to land these shots, but be careful because when you start trading, if you get caught with some uppercuts, man, don't even go. Sugar Robinson will put you down. And look at that, that's nasty.
Yeah, and Pryoxis able to answer. Oh, tries to go for a power shot. Use the line. Able to get it. And he's still close to his opponent. So maybe, possibly, this is his opportunity. With 2 minutes left to go in the 5th round, getting close to the halfway mark, he's just going for it. He's trying to make it a brawl. And Pryoxis is answering the call, landing every which way possible. Landing with some hooks. Oh, but misses. Gives him an opportunity. Uncle Talent still moving forward. Still moving forward. Give him to the ropes. That's going to be very scary. They're just going after it.
Yeah, man. I mean, you would hope that a lot of these shots are getting blocked. It doesn't look like that, but that was a lot of good hooks there from Uncle Talent.
Oh, my God. Wow. No sportsmanship. He's like, if you're going to taunt me all spares love and war, I got a championship to win. Oh, Uncle Talent. The power of Canelo. Oh, my God. Is that a fatal mistake Pryoxis just did? He just got him backing around. At the 3 count, 4, 5. Oh, my goodness. That is a temper, but an unfortunate temper from Pryoxis. Teasing his opponent into a knockdown. The code has been thrown by the wayside, and it's about the victory, and the victory nonetheless by any means necessary as we approach the 5-second mark.
That's unbelievable. Well, I can't even. Wow, that's unbelievable. This man really went and taunted Uncle Talent and got knocked down right after it. Karma. Now you gotta think it's probably better to start doing what he tells his fans to. If they don't like his YouTube post, he'll go demon. He better make it demon time because I mean now he potentially could be down, or at least he's not as up as much as he was before.
It could either be a dream or it could be a nightmare for one of these competitors. If Pryoxis, again, he's winning with house money. He can afford a loss in his best of 3. Then it goes to the tiebreaker. Talent, this is it. This is your last opportunity as an underdog. As the number 7 seed, you're facing the best of the best when it comes to this tournament. And now you have a knockdown. You got a 10-8 round. Can you continue? You used a lot of stamina in that situation. Is Pryoxis waiting for his opportunity to get a knockdown? We'll have to find out here, Omni.
Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Right now, you're seeing Uncle Talent starting to land a lot more to the body. And Pry, is now starting to move forward and back out. And I think that's appropriate. Last round, he took a lot of damage because he was willing to brawl so much with Uncle Talent. And that's why you saw him get knocked down. But now look at that. Landing that jab. Landing a counter to the body. Vicious counter shot from Uncle Talent.
Vicious body shot, and maybe that's the area. Maybe that's the way he needs to go in against Pryoxis. He got the knockdown. Can he do it again? He might need 2 more to officially get the knockdown. The fact that Fight Night's Finest was able to get out at the count of 9 after being knocked down 3 times is purely astonishing. But right now, what's astonishing is Pryoxis still in control, still finding his way, gaining the distance, gaining the reach, having the advantage with the Sugar Ray Robinson with 20 seconds left. Oh, and gets caught.
Yeah, that left hook landed flush from Pry. And then he misses that rear uppercut attempted. And he lands that lead uppercut, though, because of that diagonal movement. We were talking about that in the previous fight. He's brought it back. And now two wonderful body shots land from Pryoxis. We are now going to see CompuBot predictions. Here we go.
58-55 in order for Pryoxis. 10-8 round did go unfair, so 3 rounds down with halfway to go for the tournament life of Uncle Talent. Your favorite uncle there, Omni. What can he possibly do against Pryoxis to run it all back? Does he need to go more aggressive and turn it into a brawl?
I mean, it's really tough,
Oh,
right?
he's
I mean,
doing it.
this is what he's got to do. He's got to keep doing that. You got to get another knockdown, man. So, yeah, I would say so. Keep your hands up and really look and focus upon landing your shots. Make it a brawl, make it ugly, and don't fall for your opponent's
Ooh.
footwork. That's a beautiful jab there. Beautiful jab there. Follow. He got countered right back there from Pryoxis. Jab coming back and forth, and now the counter jab there. Rear body uppercut. Just this is a lot of good shots are landing on both sides, and now rear hook lands. Oh man,
It's just
Good
good
excuse.
on good. It's good on good right now.
Ooh,
Both
yeah.
guys lunging away. Both guys meeting at the center of the ring, saying this is what it's all about in the ESFL, the number
Nice
one
job.
virtual fight capital in the world right now. Both guys want to put it all on the line. Pryoxis getting hit with some shots. 1 minute to go. And it's 7th round.
Nice.
Both guys landed some hooks. Call it a Rocky 4 moment. Drago, Rocky fighting into that ring, into that whole situation. Who is taking it? Who is taking it with these hooks? Talon's trying to, but Pryoxis is answering the bell.
Well, stamina on Pryoxis there of that moment. That could have been why he got knocked out in that last round. So he's very good there. Oh, just jab.
Jeez.
Putting his hand in his face. Keep it going. Oh, man. Again, another jab, but that one misses. Right hands land.
Another one.
Yeah, good shot to the body there. Oh, that was good end of the round there from Uncle Talon. He's landed 2 uppercuts to the body.
I wish I can find the words to explain my emotions. It has been a marathon. It has been a war. Not a battle, but a war between these two fighters. Fighting over 4 times, 5 times in a matter of a high octane tension tournament. And Uncle Talent using the Alvarez, Canelo, fighting on the outside, trying to find his ways with the left hooks. That's been his key move. While Pryoxis on the opposite side, working with the jabs, trying to be as technical as possible. Worried about his blockades, but working to the body. This is what it's all about.
3 misses. Jab land on block. Jab misses. Oh, that was a great counter.
And just enough range to hit it too.
Yeah.
Just a matter of the Sugar Ray Robinson changing the whole dynamics. Well, Uncle Talent halfway through this round,
lands.
going towards round 9. This is currently round 8. Oh, but the block is being low. Talent. Oh, 1-2! Whittle with the 1-2. How do you do? But Pryoxis will answer the bell once again. But now he needs to be very careful. 2 counters is not where you want to be against Uncle Talent. Uncle Talent can smell it. He can feel it. He can understand it with the uppercuts landing.
Uppercuts are landing. And Uncle Talon is being a lot more successful within this round, but Pryoxis, make no mistake, is outscoring him. He is landing at a range, and he is doing it with jabs, and he's doing it with straights. Truly, he is showing up and showing out in this undisputed boxing match. He's doing great, and I think this is, again with the counter.
Jab.
Just the
Someone
jab,
get a jab counter. Oh my
He
God.
should make a jab counter. That'd be good. Just like, what is it, World Cup Wrestling?
Yeah, a German suplex counter like Suplex City for Brock Lesnar. Wrestling knowledge. But going back into the boxing ring, we're now approaching round number 9, if I'm correct. You see the health being fairly low, and the swelling still there for Pryoxis, but still overall having a good standard. So we're in round 9. What can Uncle Talent do? He's moving forward. He's giving no quarter, but he's getting hit with his homemade left hooks. That's trouble to see. And the jabs. Boy, answer back with a nice lunge there.
That's what you can do. That. I mean, he's doing good, Uncle Talon is, but I think Prize is doing that much better. Just as simple as that can be. I think Prize is doing just that much better. He is outstriking him at a distance. Even though Prize did go down, that was when Prize was messing it around. And then now Prize not messing around anymore. He's taking it seriously, and he's just continuously saying, oh, you're going to come into me jab. straight jab, body uppercut. And if Uncle Talon really wants to get the dub here, Uncle Talon needs to break through that.
Oh
and
my
knock
God!
himself.
Vicious combinations coming from Pryoxis, able to answer back after the barrage of Uncle Talon. He's trying to get the knockback down, but with 130 out, trouble is brewing for Uncle Talon. Pryoxis so close. Well, I thought it was going to be momentum shift for Uncle Talon, but so far, everything Uncle Talon does, Pryoxis says, anything you can do, I can do better, and he's showing it out in this round as we see a little bit of a brawl.
Nice little hooks there coming from Uncle Talon, but maybe a little too late. Pryoxis is landing wonderfully, and you gotta wonder now that rock has happened and the pace of this fight has increased, who's it in favor of? And I would say the man with the bigger speed and the bigger stamina would be in favor of him. And look at that, nasty jab straight lands consecutively from Pryoxis. Uncle Talon is basically being a walking punching bag, and he's missing these shots, and there goes Pryoxis again. Here comes another jab, misses the jab, and there goes that sidestepping that Uncle Talon's trying to do. Getting into the close here. Lead shot lands, shots land, and we are here. Rock'em Sock'em Robots for sure. Crazy ninth round.
Crazy ninth round, and the CompuBox prediction scores will give us the feeling of one judge. We'll have to see 83-87. Talon was able to win that last round, but now time is running out. He needs 4 wins. We'll have to see how everything goes down. This is it. These could be the final 3 rounds of the tournament. Pryoxis needs 1 more win to make history. Uncle Talon needs 1 more win to bring it back, to run it back, to be the ultimate underdog once again. But Pryoxis playing outside, playing very well, playing so sturdily, and going to the body again with the hooks. Does Talon go for more barrages? Does he go for more hooks? We'll have to find out.
Yeah, you would hope so. A new jab, another uppercut lands from Pryoxis, and we're getting at speed moving forward. Jab from Uncle Talon, and but he just misses punishing Pryoxis there. He punishes him with that jab. And now Uncle Talon is starting to get a little bit of a rhythm, but again, maybe a little too late. And oh my God,
getting hit body shots. The rhythm is hurting him every single time he's on the dance floor, but he's in the Mox pit. Shout out to Mega Stallion. You get 10 years if you go the wrong direction. But right now, Uncle Talon is trying to steer into the right direction with his punches, but Pryoxis is not having any of it. Going towards winding down, ticking away at the end of the 10th round with 40 seconds left to go.
Yeah, and man, it's just, again, it's been a clinic from Pryoxis. He picked Super Saiyan Robinson here, and he's using him to the best of his ability. He's starting to land some good shots to the body there. He's landing the jabs. He's moving forward. And he's not afraid of the exchanges that are coming from Uncle Talon like he was when he got rocked originally. And now Pryoxis, you know, not a lot of shots are landing from both of these guys, so being more cautious, but Pry has still got the game plan going. Now, taking a look here at the damage, 56%, that's significant, and that definitely is telling because Uncle Talon's still in this fight. And now they're moving forward.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the pin ultimate round, which could be the pin ultimate moment of the tournament for the ESFL Undisputed regular season. The grand finale is here, and now Pryoxis says, I'm here. I'm the champ. I am rumbling. I am bumbling. I am flowing like a bee. Flowing like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. I got my boxing analogies all ready to go. It's been a long night, but Uncle Talon says it might be a long night, but I'm here to make it longer. Going into a brawl right now. Going into the fight. Fighting with fire. Fighting with heart in his soul. But now he's getting pieced up by Pryoxis. And Pryoxis is standing close to him in that phone booth.
Yeah, Pry's definitely going to continue to throw that jab, and he's throwing that straight along with that lead hook. I can definitely see a rock coming on the horizon in favor of Pryoxis here. If Uncle Talon continues to just keep his hands down and go forward, you might be able to get a rock yourself, and maybe another knockdown, but you really need to be careful.
Jeez, the combination.
Go forward, man. I mean, at this point, you know what CompuBox thinks, so you better just make it happen for yourself. And now we're seeing that. Oh, that was a nasty power straight there from Pryoxis. Man, Pryoxis is really putting on the gas, and he is not letting up. He sees CompuBox, and he says, I know what that means. It means I'm about to bring home that red leather strap.
Will this be like Rocky 1 or Rocky 2. Both had different endings, but in the same fight. Uncle Talon is trying to find his way back in against the Apollo Creed of Pryoxis, while the Rocky of Uncle Talon is marching forward, charging forward. 20 seconds, taking every bit of every shot from Pryoxis. 10 seconds left. Oh, and a rock! Rock! He's going in. 7 seconds. 5. Can he finish it off? And he can. Oh, going over a power. Misses. That was an opportunity from Uncle Talon. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the final round of the second fight. Will we say goodbye and good night and hello to a history maker? Or will we have more time in the book for the underdog? It's all leading to this final round.
And with that being said, we are 2 minutes and 35 seconds into this the 12th and final UFC 12th and final round. And what we're seeing here is that Pryoxis, I think, has a definitive lead, and Uncle Talon's just trying to make something happen here. He's throwing with reckless abandon, but he just keeps getting shot. Yep, keeps getting caught with power shots and straight. Almost there, almost. That was very close. That was very close.
Very close indeed, and you have to think time is ticking. He needs to go for it, but how do you penetrate a steel shell of Pryoxis? How do you get your punches out? You have many opportunities, but this is where it's going to be tough. Oh, and a vicious power shot right there on me. What is it going to take?
What's going to take is a miracle for Uncle Talon. That's a miracle, and I mean, it's very possible for him to get a flash knockout. Obviously, this is boxing, but it's, again, a miracle. At this point, I think we're coming down to the last minute, and Pryoxis, as long as he doesn't make too big of any kind of mistakes, I think he can almost coast here, but obviously probably won't do that. He's going to try to get a finish.
And here we go. The lunges. The final seconds under the final minute, possibly, as we see a rock. Pryoxis putting a stamp on it, possibly going to the body, now fully landing. 15 seconds. History could possibly be made here, ladies and gentlemen, as the finale ends with the second fight. Pryoxis will possibly be the history maker. UFC was dominated. Undisputed was dominated. Ladies and gentlemen, your EXFL Undisputed Champion, Pryoxis.
My man had a masterful performance, and good to him. He came through, pushed through adversity with Addict 85 after that draw with a flash knockout, and dominated over K Young Buddha, and ended up getting over to Uncle Talon and winning by decision in both fights.